guys, Adam the Paranormal Polynesian here, and today on the Ghostly Gourmet we're going to make another killer keto recipe. Because I'm trying to stay off the carbs, you know? They're not good for you. I'm getting old. You know, what do you want me to say? I have cats that are just all over the place. So I need to keep up my strength and keep down my inflammation. So today's killer keto recipe we're going to make, it's going to be a Spam fried rice because I'm Polynesian and who doesn't love Spam? I mean, it's just salt that you fry. What is not to love? Hey, calm down back there. So we're gonna make a delicious, very easy weekday recipe using cauliflower rice, Spam, and some things that you have in the fridge. So let's get started. Start off by sauteing an entire can of Spam that you've cubed with a half a stick of butter. Now listen, the butter's not required, but I'm doing keto, so I added the extra fat. And you're just gonna let this saute for just a few minutes until everything's caramelized. Ooh, don't forget to hit that bell so you get the notifications of my videos, which are every week. After just a minute or two, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of garlic, minced garlic. If you don't have that, just use powdered, that's fine. And then I'm also going to put some ginger in. I love ginger in any sort of Asian cooking. It just brings out the flavors of everything. I put about a table, just depends on your preference. Some people hate ginger. I love ginger, so I put in about half a tablespoon. Then we're just gonna mix that up. It smells delish. Now I'm gonna use half a bag of this seasoning blend from Walmart. It is like my go-to for everything. It has, what does it have? Celery, onions, bell peppers, and I'm using half that 10-ounce bag in here, so 5 ounces. If you don't have, you know, the frozen stuff and you're not lazy like me, then just, you know, chop up a few stalks of celery and half an onion or something, but I love to save time in the kitchen. What can I say? Now I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. The Spam I put in was low sodium, so just, you know, do whatever you want, but you do need that soy sauce in there. That's what makes it the fried rice. I'm adding a little additional celery after everything's kind of browned for a minute, so I have a little bit more texture in this rice. So I'm just gonna incorporate that. Oh, I love Spam. Do people even eat Spam anymore? Well, you should. Okay, now we're going to add a 10-ounce bag of riced cauliflower. You could honestly do 2 bags, no problem. I'm just like cauliflower riced out, you know what I'm saying? But I needed something in with this, or else it would just be called Spam, chopped up and fried with veggies. So this is how you get the fried rice. Notice how I think that I'm using a wok, but I'm not really. I like to scoot everything around the edges and then put what I'm focusing on in the middle. So in this case, it's the cauliflower. I'm gonna stick that right in the middle, put the lid on so it steams for a second, but then also gets a crispy sort of crust on the bottom. And I know I put more soy sauce in. I have a problem. Okay, it's like my go-to condiment. I'm just gonna give the pan a little zhuzh here. I'm not gonna mess with the rice. Just gonna let it cook down. By the way, everything's on medium-high heat, I forgot to mention. Okay, that's been about 5 minutes that I've let this kind of sit around. I'm gonna now take the lid off and just mix everything together. Get it all nice and mixed up. It smells so delish, you guys. Yum. Nom nom. I love cauliflower rice when it's got that kind of crispy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna let that just take the heat for just another minute. Oh, by the way, I'm just adding a little pepper to that. And in the meantime, I just beat 2 eggs in a bowl and got those ready. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to push that rice against the side of the pan again and make room for the egg. We're going to put the egg right in the middle, and we're going to treat this just like you're scrambling an egg. I always put the egg in at the very end because I want to see that nice pretty yellow color, and I don't want it to get kind of lost in the mix. So this is the last thing I put in. Of course, you don't have to do the veggies I used. You could put peas and carrots, which I normally would do in a normal fried rice, but it's not on the keto diet. My tip for y'all is always season every part of everything that you're putting in. Just be careful on the salt. So make sure you get those eggs seasoned. So like I said earlier, the whole time we've been cooking this rice on medium-high heat. Once you put those eggs in, you want to put the lid on for just a minute or so, and then turn that heat down to low, medium-low, which I did not do, but you know, do as I say, not as I do, right? Because eggs, you know, they like low heat. This is some real groundbreaking stuff. And so by putting the lid on there, you're kind of just steaming those eggs a little bit and keeping them a little more fluffy. I try not to mess with them too much until they're ready to be incorporated into the rice. Now that a minute's passed, take the lid off and scramble those eggs right in the center of the pan. Careful to try and not get them mixed in with everything quite yet till they're ready. These eggs are looking just about right, so we're gonna just push them around for another moment here. Now we're going to just fold in the eggs. You just fold them in. And that's it, you guys. I mean, that's pretty much it. What I would do now is I would top this with a little, if I had some sesame oil and some green onions, which I did not have. But it still tastes great. So that's it. Spam fried rice, keto style. It tastes great. It looks kind of weird in this video, but I'm using one hand and the other one doing something weird with a spoon, but you get the idea. I hope you guys enjoyed that recipe. I know a lot of people just ask me, what do you eat when you're doing the keto? This is just one of the little things that I like to put together when I'm in a rush, so I hope you like it. And until I see you next time, remember, keep it paranormal.